Today we are talking about the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, bro. Yup, that movie was insane. It was crazy. It is probably the best movie that I'm going to be seeing and talking about in all of 2025. Like, if you're wondering what I give it, I've seen peers of mine, they've given it like an 8 out of 10, 8.8 out of 10, 7. Bro, that to me was a straight up 10 out of 10 experience. All right. To me, 10 out of 10. It just definitely did everything that the first movie did better. Like, and it's really interesting that it like did a lot better like than the first movie with like what seems to be kind of an even smaller location than the first. Now, I'm gonna try to keep my thoughts organized because again, I'm still like crazy. Like all my thoughts are just like jumbled up about it, but it was unbelievable. It was actually insane. Now to start off with, the brutality. Like I want to give brutality like a great grade. Like they definitely went insane. Like the scene where you got like Chica being controlled by Charlie, talking about like, I want to see the contents inside of your head, then proceeds to crush that poor bastard's skull. Like, and you can just hear it. It is insane. Like, I really like how they try to keep this movie like for everybody and so the kids can watch it too, but they still managed to get away with like literally having some guy's skull getting like crushed or like right on the big screen. And then like with the ghost hunters with McKenna Grace's group, bro, like I forgot what they called themselves. It was like spooky something, spooky searchers. Like bro, Mangle just went and just grabbed that guy. It was pretty fucking wild. And like Afton at the start of the movie, like they completely redid Charlie's death scene. Like she got stabbed twice in the back in broad daylight, like right in the building. It was not even like behind the building, like the official universe. Like Scott said, nah, fuck that. Everyone's about to see this. She noticed that some kid got taken by Afton. Like I can't believe Charlie actually like seen the MCI, by the way. But like, yeah, like, bro, Charlie just seen the kid get taken to the back room, and like she failed the QTE. Like she was not patient at all. She grabbed that boy, ran the hell out. I don't know if she has like asthma or something. I don't know. Like she like the room was kind of moving when she was running. Actually, nah. I think the room was moving when she was running because she got stabbed 3 times. But bro, my thoughts ain't organized. But anyway, yeah, she grabbed the kid. She ran out in front of everybody, tried to scream. The kid went to their parents, but then you find out she got stabbed 3 times, and then Afton just pulled a fucking Looney Tunes on her and opened the trap door and basically like packed her up. Like literally, he packed her up. He put that little girl inside of the box, and then she just died and decomposed in there. That is wild. Like, yeah, the brutality in this movie was insane. The horror factor, I loved how it just like felt like dread, because basically like I love the dread and the horror. Like, so like Charlie is the villain of this movie. She and Michael Afton for some reason. Yeah, so she's like the villain of this movie. She's like really putting up all the paranormal activity, and like, bruh, I just felt dread, like horrified just watching her literally go inside of people's bodies. She was not moving like that in the main universe. It's really cool that Scott's like allowing us to see more paranormal powers from Charlie and shit. Yeah, she went inside of McKenna Grace. She went inside of Abby near the end of the fucking movie. It was wild seeing scenes like that. She fucking used the fucking marionettes to eat somebody underwater. I don't even know how. I don't know how the hell she like summoned those dolls to do that, but she did that. Balloon Boy in the damn water with his propeller sticking out. That was horrifying. I did say on my live stream, my spoiler-free live stream, though, like the horror aspect, like the jump scares, like there was some okay jump scares in the movie. They definitely did better than the first one. Like they tried to actually make this one like more scary. But I still give jump scares like a 60 to 70% because like, yeah, some jump scares actually did get me on screen, but I was watching the movie with like Dolby Atmos, so sometimes it was kind of just more the Dolby Atmos scaring me with like the poof sound like that. It wasn't really what was on the screen. But still, like, I feel like the movie made up for the jump scares with like the brutality of like how Toy Chica like grabbed a man through a fucking glass screen like Batman Arkham style, and like proceeded to crush his head. Like Toy Bonnie walking up, getting ready to pack up someone's mom, but technically it was all Charlie the whole time. And like Toy Freddy getting ready to kill a family too. Like I just love the implications, the scary stuff. I'm sorry if this review is like suckish, but like, bro, this is honest. This is bare bones honest review. Like my mind is like still fucking swimming from this goddamn peak cinema I just watched. What else can we talk about? We can talk about the animatronics being literally one from the damn games. So yeah, I was about to talk about something else, but I need to keep my thoughts in place. The toy animatronics were beautiful, sleek, beautiful, like a fresh new goddamn car. Perfect. And I kind of like how they walked around too in the movie. Like their movements kind of felt choppy and older than the animatronics that we've seen in the first movie. So I really like that. I don't know if they were just doing normal robot movements for them, but for the toys, they kind of felt like a little choppier. And it really felt like they were actually from the era, like way before Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Because it kind of felt like the original animatronics, like Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica, were like moving a little bit more fluid than them, especially near the end when they packed them the fuck up. Like, oh my god, like yeah. Anyway, animatronic designs perfect. The pacing. There's a lot of drama with the pacing right now with the movie. I would say the pacing was fine. I mean, like, for somebody who was paying attention the whole movie and who was sitting at the edge of his goddamn seat, keeping his ears open, I feel like the pacing was fine if you kind of just listen to the movie. Because, like, a lot of people are complaining about how there's, like, holes in the plot. But honestly, if you really just, like, compress everything, it's just, like, a guy in a chair stopping all kinds of animatronic ghosts. Like, if you really want to just get the plot simpler than that, like everything is just leading up to stopping all the ghosts in the movie. Like that's it. Like, yeah, maybe the movie could have been a tiny bit longer to like bake on different plot points, like fucking Michael Afton appearing and being fucking evil. Like it's actually insane. Like, yeah, we'll talk about that plot point for an example. Like, Michael Afton, he's in the movie. He's evil. He's the one, like, setting all the animatronics loose. But it's also Charlie, too. She's, like, trying to kill all the adults because they framed her in the newspaper as being the girl who was at fault for dying. Like, they try to make her, like, a little shit, disruptive little shit, when really it was William who killed her, and she was just trying to save a kid. And, yeah, everyone just kind of let her down. But, but yeah, like, fucking Michael just like kind of appeared in the movie, and they didn't like really give him that much of a backstory. So you were just kind of told like he's William's son and he's continuing things. And honestly, just with that little bit of pacing, I think that's fine. Like they can just go into Michael's backstory in the next movie, seeing as how the next movie might end things. But I don't know. I feel like they're gonna go farther than a trilogy. But yeah, really, with the issues with the pacing, just listen to the story and just let the next movie explain things. And I honestly feel like they didn't want to waste too much time with the movie, too, because if you're working with a smaller location, there's kind of a smaller amount of things you can get away with before the movie seems like bullshit. Like, working with a smaller location, yeah, letting the animatronics loose out into the world and into families' homes, trying to kill those families was a smart idea. But if you drag it on longer than that, what can they really do? So I think they were just trying to work with something small for this movie and do with the most that they could, seeing as how it's technically supposed to be based on an older location. And yeah, I mean, shit, what can you do? Like, the next movie is going to help you out. And plus, this movie really merged. All the movies so far really like kind of merged a lot of games together. So, I mean, yeah. And speaking of merging things together, can we talk about the fucking dream sequence where Afton was fucking with Elizabeth in her dreams after she did the seance? And by the way, pause in the middle of that. Remember when she started the seance, she pulled a box out of the closet in Afton's house? So I'm wondering if that's the box, like, from the games. Like, does the box in the games have all of Afton's, like victim shit in there, and I don't know why he would keep it. I mean, that's what killers do. They like keep like pieces of people that they've killed or items of people that they killed. So maybe that's what the box has. Maybe that was our answer, because obviously that's not Elizabeth's fucking box. That's not that's not Vanessa's box. She's not gonna have everybody's like possessions when they die. Like, what is she doing with a bag of marbles? What is she doing with Garrett's shit? You know, that's Afton's. There was a journal in there too, and I think that probably belonged to the girl who's inside of Chica, her diary. You know, like that's probably our answer after all these years. The box possesses everybody's stuff that Afton killed, I think, probably. I don't know. But yeah, that's yeah. But wow, man. Yeah, that movie was an experience. Like, the mini game at the start of the film was amazing too. It was definitely an upgrade from the first one. It featured all the kids, featured the marionette. Just bro, everything is just so peak, and I can't even stay focused right now. Oh my god, like it's just all in there. It's all in there. It's like all in there, but it's like just swimming in a complete circle, bro. But I'm close to going over everything. Like, so we went over Elizabeth's little seance, the dream sequence. That's what I was going over, right? So, bro, like, yeah. So Elizabeth does the seance. Afton's fucking with her in his dream. She gets chased into Afton's back room. No, Afton's office. I can't believe we actually got to see Afton's like office. She goes in there, hides in the closet. I love the transition of her turning into a kid, by the way, running from her father. Peak as hell. She goes into the fucking closet. Can we talk about why fucking Circus Baby is in Afton's closet and how the hell she can fit in there? I seen Circus Baby in there. They put the Funtime animatronics in the movie, bro. And they didn't explain the Funtime animatronics, which is great. That is actually really great. I know people might say like, bro, that's a plot hole. Like, why are they not explaining the fun times? That's great because fucking CistReactZ might get adapted. I think they're getting more confident with Five Nights at Freddy's 2. They maybe at some point in filming, they got confident and said, yeah, we're going to do more movies after this. We'll call it a trilogy for now, but then we're going to release Five Nights at Freddy's 4. So yeah, I feel like the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 movie is going to be a mix of CistReactZ and the events of Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Amazing. We get to see them in action. Oh my fucking God. Circus Baby was in the closet. It was so fucking crazy. Like, I almost screamed. I almost lost my shit. Yeah. And going back to Michael Afton, if you want to know my reaction to that, like I was kind of iffy about it because like I wanted the Mike in the movie to just be Mike Schmidt. I don't know. I was kind of expecting that Scott might write him as Afton's son and he just doesn't know it at some point. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it and making a video about it and saying it out loud, that does seem pretty fucking silly. You might as well just have Michael Afton appear and then hopefully he goes through the events of Michael Afton in the games. Like, he realizes that his father was bad and then later on he tries to help the main group with stopping him. But I don't know. I think he's gonna stay the villain. It's gonna be so weird to see Michael and William go down together when Michael in the games was like stopping him. But it was pretty cool to see Mike Schmidt and Michael Afton in the damn movie like have like a little face off and talk together and shit. Like Michael was like, I'm gonna continue what my father has done, and then fucking Mike Schmidt was like, your father's dead. Like, that shit was crazy. And like in the games, isn't Mike Schmidt just an alias for Michael Afton? So it's like the fake person talked to the fucking real person, and oh my God. Like, oh man, dude. And then I'm trying to just think about all the things. I really love the fact that the Faz talker that Abby had, it instead of saying like, Abby, are you there? It spelled it out like how Freddy was talking in in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 minigames. That was awesome. Like that was the part of the movie that nearly made me like cry, because like, bro, the details were fucking insane. Like Scott did not forget his details. I love how Scott is able to write these films and directly control these films, because then he can put all of his ideas on the big screen and be fucking in charge of his own brand ideas and IP and shit. That is amazing. I love how Scott is always in the damn seat when it comes to these sponsorships, these movies, these books and shit. Because like we're not gonna get trash when the fucking creator is looking right at it. So that is amazing, bro. Yeah, we gotta talk about Henry. We gotta fucking talk about Henry, bro. Oh my god, it was so peak. It was so peak, bro. I think we were right. Skeet Ulrich is Henry. I think he was Henry. Yeah, he came in the movie. He was like, yeah, this motherfucker killed my daughter. And then like, because Scott has not forgotten how to write Henry. Henry was saying shit like, I didn't know I was sitting next to the devil the whole time, and I gotta write this wrong. Like, bro was talking like he was actually from the game. Like. And then Henry comes back out of nowhere in 2025 just spitting straight fucking facts. Like that line when he was saying I was sitting next to the devil the whole time, that shit was fire. Like I'm so happy Scott still knows how to write Henry, bro. After all this damn time. Even though he's a burn crisp. Like, oh man, I'm sorry to disrespect Henry like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This review is like so messy, but like it's as honest as you're gonna see it. Like, man. So we talked about Henry. What else do we got? Like, I'm also kind of sad that Golden Freddy wasn't in the film. Like, Golden Freddy was in the film near the end when all the kids like pulled the Avengers Endgame. Which, by the way, just to pause and talk about that, yeah, the kids coming up and fucking up all the toys. Like, Chica came and just ripped fucking like just took off fucking Toy Chica's head. I think if I'm remembering. Bonnie was outside just taking care of business, fucking up Toy Bonnie outside. Freddy came and just ripped fucking, man. And then at the start of the scene when Foxy was like dum dum dum, I was like, oh my god. It was so hard not to scream in the damn movie. It was so fucking hard not to scream in the movie theater. But yeah, like Foxy just came and fucked shit up. Bro, do you understand how full circle it is to hear me, of all people, say I cannot I mean, to hear all people of me say that I was hyped to see Foxy? What is this? Is this like some full circle shit? Like this, my arch nemesis, like my arch fucking nemesis on the big screen, and I was hyped to see him, and he saved the day. He was the first motherfucker to save the day. My arch nemesis? That's insane. But yeah, like, bro, that Endgame, that Avengers Endgame scene where everybody fucking pulled up, it was crazy. And the Wizards not being the normal animatronics was insane. I low-key thought that the Wizards were the classic group. I thought Afton did what he did. Like, I thought they changed the scene around. Because you know how Afton in the third game, he destroys the animatronics and then laughs at them in the back room before getting spring locked. So I thought he like took their parts off of them because he was pissed, and then he put them in the toys. But I guess in this case, it would technically be Michael Afton that might have been doing that. But yeah, no, that's not how that happened. They didn't really explain where the originals went too, because Mike was in the location asking for their help, but they didn't come out. So I guess that's a valid criticism to say plot hole about, because yeah, they just kind of appeared out of nowhere. They didn't you know, say or do anything throughout the whole film. They were just MIA. Like, I guess the film was trying to make you think that they were actually the Wizards, but they were not. And I kind of thought after all these years that they were, like, the Wizard animatronics were just fixed, and then they're the classic group. But I guess maybe in the movie universe, they're just two separate animatronics. I don't know. Or a separate set of animatronics. I don't fucking know, bro. Crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, but yeah, we didn't see Golden Freddy like as an animatronic in the film, but we've seen the boy who was inside of him. And I thought they were confirming the theory about two people inside of Golden Freddy, because before they like went to heaven, bro was like, when I leave, I can't keep him. He's gonna be stronger than ever. I thought he was talking about the second person inside of Golden Freddy, but He was talking about Springtrap. And I wonder how Springtrap is stronger than those kids. Like, has he been taking Remnant when he was alive or something like that? And his spiritual output is stronger than everybody else's because he's been taking Remnant. I know y'all told me 1,000 fucking times what Remnant is, but I always forget. Like, I know it's the burned spiritual essence. Like, if I'm correct, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, but Animatronic is possessed. Afton burns the metal. Remnant comes out. I don't really know what the fuck you can do with Remnant. I don't know how you intake it, but I'm assuming Afton just like takes it into himself to make himself immortal or stronger or some shit. I don't know, but that would be the only explanation I think is why he would be so strong and why Golden Freddy needs to hold him back. But yeah. And I guess, yeah, Golden Freddy's not, like, pissed off like he is in the games. Because in the games, he's, like, vengeful. Well, I guess he was pretty angry and vengeful in the first one. And who knows, maybe he was pulling a whole Ultimate Custom Night on Afton. Holy shit, he might have been pulling a fucking Ultimate Custom Night on Afton. Yo, that's what he probably meant by I held him back. Was that implication that he was pulling a fucking Ultimate Custom Night and making William just go through, like, hell? Purgatory, essentially. Holy shit! Like, why did I not think about that? Oh my god! And then, oh man, and at the end of the movie, they said it. They dropped the bar. I was telling my fiance, like, bro, if they say we found one, a real one, I'm gonna lose my shit. They busted down the fucking safe room wall, and what do we call the what do we call the phone? Oh, we call him Phone Dude. We call his ass Phone Dude. Phone Dude said, we found one. A real one. And then they showed Springtrap in the fucking tarp. He looks so good. He looks so damn good. Scott, I'm sorry for all this cussing. I promise I'm brand friendly. If you ever need YouTubers to come look at the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 set, if you ever invite them, I don't know if you'll need them, but if you invite people to the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 set, please invite me. I would love to see Springtrap in person, bro. I would love to see the set in person. Like, seriously, if you need somebody to die as a background character, cast me. I can scream. Like, you seen me, Scott. You said you watched the videos. Yo, I can scream, bro. I can be one of the stupid fodder characters that walks in being like, haha, take a look at this stupid rabbit. And then Springtrap goes like it just kills me. You know, like, just make me fodder, bro. I would love to die at Freddy's. But yeah. Oh man. And then the other after credits scene, I think Henry's dead. No, Henry's not gonna die. But Henry definitely got attacked by William Afton at the end. That shit was crazy. Okay, I think I talked about all the important plot points. Yeah, that is my Five Nights at Freddy's 2 review. It left me stunned. It left me astounded. It's a fucking 10 out of 10. But hey, don't listen to me. Screw my ideas. Don't listen to me, and don't listen to all the critics. If you want to go see Five Nights at Freddy's 2 in theaters, go watch it for yourself. Go buy a ticket. I'm not sponsored by Blumhouse. I'm not sponsored by Scott. I'm not sponsored by anybody to say this. Go grab yourself a ticket right now and go see it, because there's a lot of critics that are going to tell you that the pacing is bad, and that's like their only point about being bad in the movie, and then they'll give it like a 3 out of 10 and just completely trash on all the other work that Blumhouse and Scott and Universal has done. Like, you have a right to an opinion, but if you're only gonna say that the plot, if like the plot was a little too fast and then give them a 3 out of 10 for that, it kind of sounds like to me you're rage baiting people for clicks. But that's just me. Like, honestly. Because how is it a low of a score for one criticism? You know, but anyway, I'm getting to a whole fucking bag of worms. Fuck that. But, yeah. Don't listen to critics. Don't listen to me. But I'm not being biased either. You know, I'm not being biased. I'm not saying other critics are being biased either, but I'm not being biased. Like, even though Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is my favorite game, I'm not being biased because it's a whole different universe. It's a whole different story. So I had to go in there not knowing what the hell is going to be in that movie other than the animatronics and the brand, and watch the movie and make my own opinion. And my opinion is that shit was a 10 out of 10 bona fide great film. Yeah. Also, the voice acting was great. I love the voice acting in the movie. Megan Fox, I'm so sorry. You deserve all the accolades. 10 out of 10. I'm sorry for judging you. Like, she really pulled it off in that movie. I was saying this in my spoil review as well. Like, yeah, I didn't expect her to pull it off because of her performance in Mortal Kombat 1 that everybody was memeing, but I'm assuming she just did that because she felt like that voice was great for that character, and she did the way Chica did because she felt like that was good for Chica, and she did a great Chica. She is a great toy Chica, I will say that. MatPat did good as Toy Bonnie. Is just maybe I felt like personally he was maybe kind of doing a little too much, but at the same time I was going over this in my spoiler free review as well. Like I said that he was kind of doing a little too extra with the voice, but then I thought about it, and he has to sound like somebody that has to be trusted around kids. That's probably why they choose those voices for those animatronics, like in the in-game universe and in the real life universe. So yeah, like you have to sound, when you do like a voice box voice for an animatronic, you have to be like, hey kids, like, so yeah, that's probably why MatPat did that shit. And Kellen, you don't even gotta say shit about Kellen. I love Kellen. Kellen is my boy. I love Kellen's voice acting. Kellen, chef's kiss. I wish they would have gave Toy Freddy more lines though. Because I just recently seen the movie, so maybe I forgot, but I feel like Toy Freddy didn't talk too much. I could be wrong, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Another thing, this is not my last video on the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie. Actually, I recorded my face the whole time during the movie, so there's going to be a reaction video probably coming out tomorrow with all my reaction faces during the film. No, there is no audio. No, there is no movie in it. You had to go pay for the movie to go see it your damn self, and I'm not going to fucking jail. So yeah, I'm just going to post my face, probably narrate exactly what part it is because I have a good memory. And yeah, there's going to be no audio, no video in it, just my reaction. Because last time I recorded just my face for the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 reaction for like a whole 2 hours with no movie audio. And I can't fucking believe you guys actually liked that video. You guys fucking loved the way I was announcing what was happening and stuff. Like I was a commentator. Like that was crazy. Thank you for the love on that video. I didn't even expect y'all to really like that stream. But yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, in my opinion, is a great movie. Five Nights at Freddy's 2, in some other critics' opinion, it was a little too fast on the pacing. Apparently, the jump scares were a little mid. But make your own opinion. So yeah, but yeah. Oh, yeah, the Easter eggs. The fucking Shadow Bonnie Easter egg where he appears for like 1 second, I almost didn't notice it. I almost did not notice it. That shit was crazy. And I think there was a Five Nights at Candy's minigame. That shit was amazing. Like, my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game referenced my fucking favorite Five Nights at Freddy's fan game. I fucking love Five Nights at Candy's. Five Nights at Candy's is my favorite, bro. I loved it. I didn't see what the other mini games were though, because I kept looking away and I kept getting so fucking hyped, trying not to scream. Okay, I think that is everything. I could be wrong, but again, tomorrow my reactions will show my reactions to the whole movie. So if I forgot anything, you'll see my reactions on there. But Five Nights at Freddy's 2, amazing movie. Give it a chance. Again, don't listen to the critics. If you want to listen to the critics, do whatever the fuck you want. But at the end of the day, go see it for yourself, give it a chance, and don't let a critic heavily influence you. Don't become a hive mind. Do your own thing, bro. Seriously. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn on all notifications for more Five Nights at Freddy's content in the future. I take reaction video requests in the comments. Subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Peace out. Sorry about the erratic review, but this is my real reaction. Like this is not some edited, written down shit. This is exactly what's happening in my mind. I need to start writing scripts though, because damn, like this was kind of chaotic.